All right, hey everybody. I forgot to record thoughts in the garage gym, so doing it after the fact now. Um, Different variation on the leg press. I thought it was uh, less sketchy than out in front of the rack, where you have all of the weight out in the front and putting yourself at risk of the rack tipping over. That was some of the feedback that I saw. Um, I don't like, what I'm using to connect the cables onto the barbell. So that part was, again, a little sketch. It's held by Velcro, which is not ideal. Um, there's some other options out there. There's a lot of attachments that are built for landmines, doing landmine barbell exercises. So I think that would be a safer move. It's typically made out of metal. I've only got one, so I can only do one side at a time. But I think that, could work. The bells of steel tower that I have in the back, I don't know what the weight capacity is on it. That was the only thing making me a little bit nervous. It seems to not perform as well under a higher load. So I know some people out there with like a Rep Aries or the new Rogue functional trainer. Uh, you have access to a weight stack, and I think there's a lot of potential there to just utilize a weight stack, and you'd be creating some of those commercial leg press movements. I'll try and find a picture right here, and I think that would be a good move. The how heavy you can go was a common question and criticism that I saw online. I think it's a valid criticism. So I wouldn't use this kind of setup for going really heavy, but instead some of the higher rep exercises. I still, if I had to pick between lever arm belt squat and doing that leg press movement, honestly, it's kind of a toss up. Again, my legs aren't super strong, so I might would still incorporate that leg press movement, but obviously the belt squat on a lever arm is a lot faster. So again, how do I see improvement for it? I would really like to see now the possibility of a lever arm that has Smith machine rods on them. I don't even know if that's possible. But if you had those rods on there, it would help a lot with stability versus the trolley. I think the question would be, can you do unilateral movement, right? So could I, when I have it set up for chest press, can I attach a handle and do one arm at a time? And can I set it up where it can go flat like I just tried, right, and hook it up to a cable stack in the back? So again, I don't know if that's possible. I think there's some feedback that I saw from Bulletproof that they're working on uprights that will adjust to different angles. I don't imagine one of those angles will be perfectly flat, right? So you wouldn't have access to something like this. But I think that's also fine. I think there's a lot of stuff you can do, being able to adjust it to a 45-degree angle. So we'll see. We'll see what the future holds. But if Bells of Steel or Bulletproof or anybody sees this video, or even DIY folks on here, give it a try. I would love to see more people experimenting with trolleys or even Smith machine rods on a lever arm. All right, peace.